I never made it.
Yo, what's up, what's up? So, I made a video a little while ago saying whether I thought an R6 made any sort of a decent stunt bike. Here it is, my one, in all its glory. So I thought I'd make another little video just kind of detailing what's done to it a bit. A few of the modifications. I don't think I went too much into detail on it on the other video. So, thought I'd try to get my shadow out of the light. Basically, this is a 2005 Yamaha R6, 600cc, obviously, like most stunt bikes. It's got the USD front end. It's the first model with that. Before that, they had the normal way up pogo sticks and the shit brakes. So this is, for most people's opinion, I've read, it's the better year to be stunt riding with. They also got better injectors, blah blah blah. Now what I've done to it to make it stunt worthy, I've done first of all clean air modification to the engine so that you can wheelie it and it doesn't run out of oil, or sorry, it doesn't suck oil back up through the breathers, or pour it from the breather into the airbox, hydro the engine, just nasty shit. And then you've also got oil level mod. You want to run it over full on oil. I did make another little video about that, so if you're curious you can check it out. So that's really all that's done to the engine. The main parts are all sort of bolt on, which is like your stunt cage. That's super important. This is a Freestyle Ingenuity one, but you can use whoever now really. I think most people that make cages are making a pretty good job of them. You can't actually buy these ones anymore. This is a Impact Tech subframe. Pretty stout, pretty solid. It's not really, the pegs aren't really in the position I would like them to be in, but it is what it is. Sorry, that's a sub cage. This is subframe, which is a BSA one. So these R6s have a super light alloy one, made for racing, and you would just break that shit right off if you looped it. Well, probably if you scraped it. I have actually looped it and I didn't break it off, but you definitely could. So that's a BSA one out of Poland. It's got just this custom made, massive square, heavy as hell bar on the back, scrape bar, which has had just a tiny bit of action. Hole in the seat, I got that custom made in the upholsterer. You just cut a hole in your factory one, get them to stitch it all in and shit. I just got that redone the other day. It's like this nice gripper material, a bit more foam in it, it's really nice. Dent in the tank, for if you want to do tank tricks. Don't copy mine, it should be, I think, further back and maybe a little lower. It feels terrible where it is, to be honest. It was a bit of a mistake. That's my second attempt too, so I should have done better. It looks better than the first attempt, but it rides like shit. You want aftermarket rear sets, which these are cheap Chinese ones. They're trash. I've been running them for a few years, and I think this is the second set, so they kind of mixed and matched. They're shit. I wouldn't recommend them at all. Buy something good. Do as I say, not as I do. Gearing, it's a Thrust company, I think they call themselves. Sprocket kit, that's a 64 on the rear, and I think I'm down one in the front perhaps. It's a long time since I did this. I just put fuel in it and go. I've sort of, I don't know, got too tied up with other shit lately to really be able to spend a lot of time thinking about this. Cooling system mods, that's on a fan, so it already come with the twin fans, which is dope because that's what everyone else puts on anyway. And the handbrake setup, I've got a Chinese master. This will work for you, but I would recommend just spending the money and getting something real good. I've run this for ages. It is trash, but it does do the job, but I have to be two fingers on it, like I don't trust it that much. So RSC, and that, you can go Chinese on these too, but I recommend just, like, these guys are making the best clutches in the game as far as I'm concerned, so I think just run them. I've got the dirt bars. I used to run Impact Tech clip-ons. I do like the dirt bars better, they're cheaper. Just drilled into the triple, which seems to be fine. I don't see any cracks, so it must be taking it. But these bars are trash. You see, I haven't even cut the ends off them. I bought them cheap in Germany for my F4i, and then I brought them back to New Zealand, and I've always wanted to replace them. They flex like crazy. Like, I don't know, it probably won't show on camera, but I'm flexing them with my hand. It's very uncomfortable. You should have a better hand master. I broke mine, so I've had to settle for an 04 one. That's all I could get. There's a little radiator mod too that you want to do. That piece in there. I think I've got a video on that as well. Do that. And I've got an F4i throttle tube, which just, the R6 ones are like a quick deal. So they rip throttle on really quickly, which if you're riding it's nicer to have it kind of slow. That's everything I can see right now anyway. My bracket that's from Poland as well. That's a big heavy steel prick. If you're going to build a new stunt bike, I recommend going all alloy stuff. Keep your weight down. It's more expensive. I bought this because it's cheap, but I do wish I had bought the alloy one. And then I've got, I think this is a front rotor off this bike, and I put new front rotors on. And then I run, I think they're GSXR 750 calipers, and they got the sick washer mod just to space them out enough. If you buy shit out of Poland, it's really good price, but boy does it take a long time to come. But it's the same with anything around here. If you want it from America, it's going to probably cost you more and then take a long time to come. So it just is what it is at this point. Yeah, hopefully that's kind of just like a quick bike check. Hopefully it covers everything. If I forgot something, chuck it in the comments. It had this Yoshi on it when I bought it, and I just cut the thing in half and slammed it, put the rivets back in and stuff. So that's why it's so stubby and looks so damn nice apart from all the damage. But I'll be honest, like, should you stunt a bike or an R6 if you're considering it? Hell yeah, because this thing's done me freaking like 4 or 5 years now. It's been absolutely stout. I can't complain about it at all. So yeah, I recommend them. But hope that helps someone anyway.